My dear students, good morning to all. So now I am going to say a few words about emergence of information technology. So what's information? It's nothing but a fact about a situation or a person or learn about something. Scientific knowledge, which is a collection of techniques, skills, methods and process used to accomplish a scientific investigation. So what is information technology? This one you can say, what is information technology? It's a combination or it's an application of computers and telecommunication equipments. So without telecommunication, we cannot share our data or share our information to anyone. So the information makes all the things within, that is, makes all the things within a correct direction and gives more information to know everything. So we can classify this information in three ways. That is, we can say it's a component. That is, a computers, then telecommunications, and know and how. So what is computer? That is how the computer is useful for information technology. So we need an hardware and equipments to share the information. So simply we can say information technology is sharing the information, retrieving the information and transmitting whatever we want to convey. So next one is a telecommunication IC, that is a communication. So communication in many ways we can do. So how we can do? So oral communication or email. So based on the technology, we can communicate the information to one another. So here, that is sharing knowledge or sharing the information. It needs to make the person to do the work correctly, sincerely, and that is, the information technology is one of the main aspects in the computer field. So based on the speed and based on the time and the storage and the capacity, we can classify the information technology into different ways. In the hardware, we can see if you are going to take a hardware part, we can classify that is mini computer, mainframes. Then what? Tell me, all of you are coming from computer science now? And tell me, it's an interactive one. Yeah. Then we can communicate. Based on the distance, we can classify the information sharing in LAN, WAN, MAN. Then that level is not enough. Suppose you want to share the information globally, we are going to use a distributed environment, that is www, that is internet. We can use the internet to share the information from one another. Yes? So the information will make the person, otherwise Otherwise, we cannot, that is, nowadays, we cannot live without the equipments of information technology. So all of you have mobile. So it is a main part of communication technology. So mobile, what you are going to do? Sharing information. Do you know the story of WhatsApp? What? How the WhatsApp was created? See, the WhatsApp brothers, Brian and Jan, they want to share the information between them. So, they created a WhatsApp. Then, they are talking both together. They want to share this message to everyone in the world. So, they want to sell this to that is anyone. But they approached that is Facebook person. But Facebook, they don't, initially, they are not interested to buy that WhatsApp information, that is WhatsApp programs. So, they just leave it. But after seeing that benefits, they bought that WhatsApp programs and use, that is, and give it to the people. So in that case, to maintain that one, they need the same person, that is Brian and Ken. They asked them to maintaining that WhatsApp and share to them. So அவங்களுக்கு வந்து இப்ப WhatsApp வந்து friendly-ஆ they want to create it, but later they are one of the shareholder and they are having an opportunity to work in the particular environment. So it is also one of the things why this information technology is more important. Then in the distance based, if you want to share the information, so we need a computer. So LAN, WAN, MAN, like that I said. So sharing information, we can use the term that is peer-to-peer sharing or satellite, that is remote sharing or end-to-end communications, so like that. But here, the technology is growing based on the people needs. So whenever the requirements comes, so automatically the engineers thinks, not only the engineers, those who have the knowledge in the particular area, they want to create a new things to develop or share with others. So here the information technology is, that is the industrial, it comes in the industrial revolution. So in 1970s, after the World War II, automatically that is information technology was developed. But in 1970 only, everyone knows about what is IT. So here, when it comes to industrial revolution, so everyone used to share the information. That is, based on the distance I said. Suppose you want to communicate within a particular room, a LAN communication you are using. Or country to, that is state to state, or within a nation, we can use a WAN communication or distributed environment. Then suppose if you want to communicate with country to country, we can use MAN or the internet. So here, if you want to communicate or if you want to share the data from one place to another place, we are using what? Internet. So we are using internet or remote logging. That is, from here itself we can use the other systems. So information sharing. So whenever we need or requirements comes, automatically people wants to do something new. So here in the information technology, so like that only it grows. So initially, the information is shared through abacus. So then later on, first generation, second generation, like that. Now we are in the fifth generation. So artificial intelligence and neural networking, so like that we are sharing the information. So artificial intelligence means what? So the people wants to create the machine or wants to do the machine, artificial intelligence. They want to share, that is the experts wants to share their informations through someone without their presence. So without the person or the knowledgeable, that is the experts, we can share their information through this artificial intelligence programming. So automatically, that is the hardware is also growing, automatically the programming knowledge and the programs also to be grown because we want to store the information. So how much information we can store? So like KB, that is kilobytes or megabytes or gigabytes. Now we know only terabytes. We are using only terabytes. But there is petabyte, etabyte, zettabyte, so like that. We can process more amount of data. So when you are going to process large amount of data, automatically we need the equipments, that is the computer storage is very high.